Hello, welcome to Totally Equipped.
Welcome.
I'm James and I'm being joined by
John.
What are we doing today, John?
Well, I got an email from Belli from Corvus Belli. Who,
Sorry, say that again.
Bellin.
Okay.
Bellin, not...
I thought you said something else.
No,
Something
Bellin.
Bellin, okay.
And she kindly offered us to have the opportunity to open a Defiance prototype box.
Defiance prototype number 7.
Number 7.
A lucky number.
I know.
I like it.
And I believe we're one of the first in the country, in the UK, to have a quick peek.
Excellent.
So we thought maybe as an audience you would like to have a look as well.
Cool. So we're going to crack open this box, have a look at the contents and give our
Go for it, James.
thoughts. Exciting. Right, let's have a look. What we got here? Well, got the book.
Yep.
Rule
As
book.
always.
How to play version 1.0. Got a mission.
Mission 1, cool.
Okay. We've got some board tiles.
Is that right?
Have a look. Board tile.
So
These are quite solid actually.
they are, aren't they? They're not like cardboard. They're kind of like got
I don't know how you describe it. They must be cardboard,
almost
but they're
smooth,
quite
aren't they?
thick. The picture's pretty nicely printed on there.
Yeah, they look good.
Got quite a few tiles
So
there.
we've got quite a few of them.
I like it's very simple shapes. Okay. I'm not sure what this is. This is some sort of round monitor. It's double-sided. Not sure.
Well, it's
why.
like a control board, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it's like
Oh right, so it's got.
so it's got rounds. So you got rounds at the top. Looks like 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Very similar to Aristair probably. Well, you got 5 rounds, but now you got 10.
Yeah, I guess that's sort of like it must be some sort of mission limit or something like that. And then you've got console inputs, not sure what that is. And then you've got alert level, which I imagine is kind of how.
Well, it's got like,
aggravated the
and it's
enemy
got
are.
maximum alert.
Maximum alert!
So
Like
obviously things get hectic.
when you get to maximum alert. No messing around.
Yeah. Maybe it's like zombies. They still they just literally go
haywire.
Yeah.
Once you get to that level, you're in deep doo-doo.
But there's a control panel.
Cool, like it. We got some other little bits and pieces. Not sure what that is.
I think they are the bridges, so I think they connect.
They connect the zones,
boards.
do they?
So yeah, so if you imagine it's like a kind of spaceship with like this as being a escape vessel or something like that. So you've got to cross the bridge or something to get to it. I think.
All right, cool. Then we got looks like a lot of cards. Do you know-
Obviously, we won't show you all the cards, but there's a lot of cards, and they've also got protective sleeves on them. So I don't know whether that's going to come in the actual
box.
Kickstart. So we're not
They probably
sure.
just don't trust you, John.
You're probably not. But it looks like we've got something to do with health.
Oh, interesting.
Something health. I don't
We'll
know.
have to figure it out.
No effect. Flip this card. Ooh, just a scratch.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, so I imagine they're going to be like damaged cards from X-Wing. That's what that's going to be, isn't it?
Nullify 1 star from all your combat rolls.
Oh, okay. So like you'll have continuing effects.
So that is like Aristair in terms of like you've got little kind of stars. So yeah, you've got loads of those.
Cool.
Oh, and I don't know, some power pack or something. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, I wonder if that's to do with the console inputs. What's it say?
Double action ammunition.
Oh, okay. So it's like special. Oh, I bet you these are like you find little crates like treasure.
Yeah, like little crates and like almost like bonus ammunition.
Yeah.
You can get viral.
So as you go along, it's like playing first-person shooter. You get your ammo, load up your gun.
Yeah. A stun grenade.
Ooh. Exciting.
And then we got these.
What types have we got? We got damage. This is some sort of treasure thing.
Yeah, and then AI cards. Now,
AI cards.
I presume these are going to be something to do with the combined army Shazvasti in terms of giving you like almost a predetermined what orders they're going to do.
Yeah.
Because I think the whole idea of this game is it's going to be cooperative, so you can just play on your own if you're lonesome and you just want a night in with a glass of wine or beer. But then you've always got the enemy. You can always do something. I think that's what those cards are for. So you've got AI cards. What have you got over there in your...
I don't know. This one says U on it. And it says Berserk Close Combat Expert. I wonder if these are to do... Yeah, these could be skills then. Controller, Ghost Servant, your remote gains remote presence, and another upgrade of your choice. Oh, so I guess the U is their upgrade cards.
Okay, fair enough.
We've got like some Defiance labelled cards here. Oh, these look like they're states. So you've got unconscious state.
Yeah.
And stunned and focus. So they have those in
Aristeia, yeah. So I presume they're going to be very, very similar.
Similar function, yep.
Okay.
And then we've got this little, looks like a diamond or a jewel kind of thing. Not sure what that is. Interesting. So these are the units. So I imagine this is to do with spawning. So it could be like you get random units spawned. Interesting.
Oh, so maybe it's like maybe initiative order. So maybe with your cards, I think it might be where you go or the team goes.
Yeah.
And then you pick a card, but you don't know which is kind of going to be activated first, maybe. So you just literally draw the top card and go, all right, so it's going to be the Nox Spec Op.
Oh yeah, because the activation, this will be to do with the activations then. Yeah.
And then maybe you draw your AI card and it tells you what he does.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you go again, and then maybe you then draw the top card again. You go, oh, a Nox Leader. And then you draw the AI card and you go,
and that tells you what
that's what he's going to be doing. I think that's maybe how it works.
Okay, sounds good. We got any more? Are there any more different types? Those are the only ones we can see. Damage, AI, loot, upgrades. Yeah. Seems pretty straightforward. Cool. Okay. Right. So next thing, we've got the unit cards here, and are they double-sided?
They are double-sided.
Interesting.
Yeah. So one's blue, and then one's blue, and the other one's red.
One's red. I wonder if red's.
It's the same character. I mean, looking at very briefly at the stats, so this has got 4 health, the blue.
Yeah.
And the red's got 6. So I presume maybe it flips. Maybe when you get to your maximum alerts, maybe it flips the card and you're like, oh, we're in trouble now.
I wonder if it's like, you remember that classic game GoldenEye?
Oh, I loved that game.
On the Nintendo 64.
Yeah,
I loved it. You used to
it.
spend time sneaking around in that game, and then if you set off the alarm,
by the toilets.
Alerted. By the toilets. Or if you didn't shoot out their cameras,
you
set off the alarm and all the enemies come chasing for you. I wonder if that's what this is. So like maybe the alert level starts off low. And then as you do more actions, you set off the alarms, and once the alarms are activated, the enemies go from being sort of passive, which would be their blue, to red, active and chasing you down. So they're like more ready for attacking you. I mean, I'd be really interested to read the rules.
The stats do look stronger on the red, so yeah. Because if you look at the dice, very similar to Aristeia, it's like it's got a weapon. So this one's got a red fury. It's got like the distance 1 to 8. So I presume that's how many squares it's going to be, and then what dice you're going to roll. So for the red fury, it's like an orange, 2 yellow with an exclamation mark. So that then means it's probably going to be switches, isn't it? You also got hacking here, as well.
So they've got hacking abilities.
They do have hacking abilities as well. So if you get a star, you inflict a damage to the target and impose a stun state in addition. So it looks like you can do hacking.
Because that's one of the key differences for this game over Aristeia, is the use of, not over Aristeia, over Infinity, is the use of Aristeia dice.
Yes, so I love these. I love the mechanics as well. I'm a really big fan of it. And I presume then that the different symbols will mean that you can then do different switches. I'm not quite sure what order.
Well, you can see the cards here, they have switch effects as well. So again, it looks like it's going to be similar to Aristeia in that you have sort of the stars are successes, the shields are, I can't remember what they call them, defense. They stop the successes, and then you have your switches which help.
And I've got a feeling, because I cheekily read a little bit of the rules before.
You cheekily prepared before we open the box?
Maybe a little bit. This symbol here is your BTS.
Oh, cool.
So it does have BTS, so I think it's defense for hacking.
So these symbols are BTS, I presume that's movement.
And defense for normal shooting, And then
that's the health. And then they've got like the little stat of what they can do.
And I think what this actually is, it's actually in the unit, so it's not an individual model. So this tells me here that Nox Hacker comes as 2 miniatures. So when they spawn, they'll have designated spawn areas. You'll put 2 models down in the spawn area next to each other, touching.
Okay.
So in that regard as well, it's not like one, apart from the Gweilos, which is rocking really.
Gweilos is like a big dude, isn't he?
He only comes as 1 unit, for example.
Okay. Like it.
What else we got then?
Let's see what else we got. So we've also got the dice, which we knew were coming, and then let's have a look at these. These must be the character cards.
Ooh.
So these are quite jazzy, aren't they? And they've got similar sort of stats to the...
and they're very similar to the board terrain of the ships or whatever.
Yeah, I like it.
And again, they've got health, movement, defense.
Do you think these are special? Like they've got skills on here. Do you think they're going to be like default skills?
Well, yeah, it's got starting equipment. So Jazz here has a stun pistol, a hacking device with a few mods, and an automedic kit.
Okay.
So I think they start with that equipment, and they've also got around the edge, around here, they've got, for example, 2 hand symbols on the right hand side. So that's their hands. So I presume that's what you're going to equip.
Oh, I see. So like you'll have the card say in front of you,
yeah,
and you'll be able to attach your equipment.
And I think I think you can move them from one character to another as well, probably.
So you can exchange equipment.
Yeah, because you've got a little bum pack.
Cool.
At the bottom.
Bum bag.
Yeah.
So these are your upgrade cards. Equipment. That matches this.
Probably, yeah.
Doesn't it?
And I think they've got a chest symbol, so maybe for like armour. So some might have like medium armour. Some might then have heavy armour, for instance.
Yeah.
And they've got like a helmet symbol as well, so maybe like multispectral visor or something like that.
Some sort of head equipment kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like you could have your hacking devices, like quite often the hackers have like little visors and stuff.
Yeah, so I think that's what there is.
Interesting. Cool.
Okay.
I really like that. That seems really interesting.
But yeah, I mean the artwork is, again, from Corvus Belli, I'm really impressed with the artwork. In terms of just the manga feel of them as well. They're really, really nice.
Fab, love it. Right, next one. What do we got here? More cards. These are more. Are these the same? Or these character equipment by the looks of it?
Yeah, I think each pack is for each individual character.
Oh, right. Should I not?
So can I have one?
You have
this one.
Let's see what I've got.
Ooh, so I've got Rippers.
Okay, so
they're like they're like 2 swords. I think that will go with Caden because he's beast in close combat. And yeah, 1/1. It's also got this double hand symbol, so I presume that means it needs 2 hands.
Right, so he's going to be running. Yeah, that would make sense.
So I presume that will then go on the right hand side to match the 2 hands, for example. So that would go, for example, a bit like that.
Like it. Interesting.
He's also got medium armour, which gives him an extra black dice for his defence rolls. So I presume that's going to go in the shield. Sorry, body armour.
Like it.
And an automedic kit, which means that when he goes unconscious, you can heal yourself and go back up to 8 wounds. So you're probably going to die a lot then, I would have thought, if you can got an automedic kit and go straight up to your full amount of wounds or something.
There's quite a few tabletop games where you can your characters can go unconscious and then be revived by other characters. So I wonder if it's kind of got that sort of mechanic built into it.
Maybe. I mean, later on with other expansions, they might have doctors or something like that. I'm hoping that they will do a lot of expansions with the game because they really supported Aristea, didn't they?
Yeah, it looks really cool. Right, let's have a look. So we got some more tokens, like little blood tokens and whatnot in there.
Yeah, so I think it's just like got the stun state, focus state. Again, very, very similar to, I think, which is what is in Aristea.
I wonder what these are. These look like little...
they could be... are they the crates?
That does look like the crates. So they must be like objectives you put on the board.
And there's a number, so maybe it's like that's how many cards you draw, maybe?
Quite possibly, yeah.
Yeah, so 3 means you can pick up 3 of these and maybe choose your best one.
Yeah.
So you pick 3 up and you go, ooh, I'll have a grenade.
Nice.
Ooh, that would be nice.
We've got like... wonder what that is. It's like a little hexagon with a number under it. What that is.
Spawn point?
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, okay, so a little blue one.
Got a little letter. I bet that's an objective. Like objective A and B.
That definitely looks like an objective.
We've got like a door. I think that's a door.
Yeah. That looks like a door, maybe like something like that.
Now these look like tokens replacing characters because we've got like a little Valkyrie.
Yep, so I suppose if you haven't got the Valkyrie model, you can obviously probably use that as a substitute.
Gosh, what's this thing?
That's Jazz's Autobot thing.
Oh, okay, so that's a piece of equipment she'll take around with her.
Named Billy.
Billy and Jazz.
Billy the Goat.
Billy the Goat, very nice.
You heard it here first. Billy the Goat. Kind of like a synchronised bot, I think.
Cool, okay.
And I don't know, the other character, maybe a pilot or something, I don't know, maybe.
So we just got more character cards. We won't go through all of that because we don't want to get bogged down in that. And then we've got the models, which are all metal in this set. Do you think there'll be metal in the final?
I hope so. I mean, certainly metal is, in my opinion, like the standard that Infinity have always been used to. And I think that the detail is a lot crisper than with the plastic.
Yeah.
I suppose it comes down to cost. Like how much this is all going to be, we don't know. And again, this is still a prototype, so
yeah.
Is this what's going to be in the core box? We don't know yet.
No, we don't.
But with a Kickstarter, I presume there'll be different levels depending on how successful it is being backed.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did stick with metal, because they seem to indicate recently, I saw an interview with Carlos, and they liked having control over the production line, and one of the things they weren't too hot about with plastic was they had to outsource production to plastic.
That's
so
true.
I wouldn't be surprised if metal was their first choice, but whether or not that's what they have in the final thing, I don't know.
But I think so. You get your four characters, and then I think the rest. There's a lot of Shazvasti, and I play Shazvasti, and I think they're one of the best factions at the moment out there. Not only aesthetically, but also game-wise, and I will definitely be using these in Affinity as well. And I like the fact that you can play with these miniatures for this, which is kind of a cooperative game with your mates. You want something different. Maybe they'll come up maybe in Aristea, that you might be able to crossover there, and obviously definitely be playing them in the
But if they're going to have Valkyrie in this, they're definitely going to have a little bit of crossover between the games. And I've heard that all the models for the Shazvasti will end up being like individual, because one of the things which people jumped on when they originally saw the first bits of the prototype was all the models like look the same for the same pieces, but they've said they're going to be all individual and different. So that's something that'll be really cool, particularly if you're collecting Shazvasti or sort of combined army, to have like a broad spectrum of models for your faction. I think that's going to be pretty wicked. I can see Shazvasti being really popular, not just because of this game, but also because of what they're doing in Infinity.
Just the way they look. I think they're brilliant.
Tonight I'm enjoying Bud Light, but other beers are available.
Dilly.
So that's our first look.
Yes. Obviously we've kind of laid it out. We had a bit more of a looked at the miniatures.
Yep, minis look fab. They're unbuilt and unpainted, so probably don't look that great on camera, so we kind of skip that bit. But we're really excited to give a proper read through of the rules.
Yep, definitely.
And we're going to get some games in with our Totally Crit mates, and then give you some more feedback. Yeah. So watch this space. We'll be back with more in the near future.
And this has been
Totally Crit.
Totally Crit.